you have something that you really like and you enjoy it in your life. Everything's cool with it. And somebody comes along and just takes a big dump all over it. Completely uninvited. You didn't bring it up. And then they constantly bring it up. Every time you see this person, they bring it up. They're shitting all over what you love.
This is United A-Holes, a video cast discussing cultural topics with no filter.
Welcome back to Area 41. Anyone who wears a diaper, old or young, their favorite spot on the internet. Because they shit all over things.
Okay.
Well, the diaper contains this.
I thought he was going in a different...
If you've ever had a child and you remove the diaper at the wrong opportune moment, it doesn't necessarily...
They can shit clear up to their neck through those diapers anyway. It's a mild containment device at best.
Exactly.
It's kind of like when you get into your 50s and then you start having the shits that you have to have a shower for.
We did that, whatever episode it'll be there. Because we've already covered that.
So I know.
Are we talking about shitting ourselves again? Is that what this is?
No. Okay. So I sort of tried to figure out exactly how to broach this. I have somebody who I know, their son, who I know less, but I know this person, we were talking about the Jeep, or I was talking about the Jeep. And immediately it was negativity. It was Jeeps are overrated and so on and so forth. And his father's just having a big old laugh because he knows it's sort of winding me up and whatnot. I'm like, all right, whatever. And just sort of let it go, you know. He was younger, so I didn't want to start telling him to fuck off like I really was thinking in my head. And fuck, whatever, that's fine. Got my Jeep and went home.
Oh, he knew you had a Jeep.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't have thought anything of it until I saw him again. This is always face to face. And he started the conversation. And I just went, jealousy is a terrible thing. I'm not jealous. I'm like, but you brought my Jeep up. I didn't. You came in and I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm like, all right, well, it seems that way to me because you're the one that wants to talk about it. The last time it came up, I was at a funeral home to pay my respects.
And started razzing you about owning a Jeep.
Started the minute he saw my face.
So what kind of things is this guy saying? Just for my own entertainment.
But
I'm trying to put myself in a funeral home situation.
Only the truth.
Shouldn't be posting pictures of yourself getting stuck if you're going to have a Jeep group on Facebook.
Oh, really? That kind of shit.
And I'm like, well, if I were stuck, I'd still be there. I get out, so clearly I wasn't stuck. That's why I have a 12,000-pound winch on the front of it to get me out of places where, no, so I'm not stuck, clearly. Like, and I'm thinking, why am I'm here to, like, say, look, I'm sorry that so-and-so died, and I'm defending my Jeep. I'm like, I've never fucking would have imagined.
There'd be another funeral in about 3 days.
And I left there, and that's when I'm like, what the fuck is up with this shit? Is it just an attempt at somebody who is much younger than I am to try to be the guy that ribs you, but he's just going about it the wrong way? Is it jealousy? I don't know. Oh, Ken knows.
I know exactly what the fuck happened.
All right.
His girlfriend left him for a guy who owns a fucking Jeep.
He doesn't have a girlfriend, so...
Well, no, not anymore.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know.
So has anyone else had an experience where someone specifically attacked something that you're like or no? End of episode.
Okay, Brent's giving me a pretty hard time over aliens.
Okay.
That's true.
We rewatched that last night, and it is not my most shining moment. Either one of us for that matter, because we were both fucking like.
I was too passionate.
Is the Ken's hand over the mouth while talking thing contagious?
It's a wonder that somebody didn't shove the table out of the way and be like, "Let's fucking go!"
Fight.
Fight. Yeah.
I've had it happen to me, and my favorite experience of this, it's always usually got to do with a product. It's always brand loyalty to some degree. And part of the problem is I, once in a while, will fall prey to brand loyalty. One such brand happens to be a company very close to where we live that I enjoy their products quite well, named Sabian.
Yes.
Another one is Pearl. They've treated me very well with my drum
Yeah.
kits, and I am a bit of a fanboy, I will not lie. The last spot I expected it to happen was at a music store in Fredericton, with the manager of said store walking out as one guy would show me a new product that they had in, making the statement of, "Oh, don't bother showing him. He's a Pearl fanboy. He wouldn't like anything good anyway."
Ooh.
I know it was in joke, but you definitely didn't hit me in the right spot. I was actually quite interested. But
But
once you
shit
said,
that comes out of the blue like that never does, though.
yeah,
Never hits you in the right spot.
No, it's almost like you stuck your foot over the line there for a second.
yeah. So anyway, when I go to that store, I don't deal with that guy directly, even though he still manages it. But I tend not to make a purchase when he's working.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the other people that I know in that store that I like.
So it just goes to show that these comments that people probably think are innocent do end up pissing people off,
Oh, yeah.
affecting your decisions now, like clearly in yours. So,
yeah.
and I'm constantly on the defensive when I see this person. Think, okay, here it comes. I need to.
Oh, yeah, I gotta-
what am I going to say?
Okay, get ready for my
I
Jeep
gotta think of
defense.
some
Yeah.
cool
Yeah.
Jeep facts.
But I've got
Well,
one.
did you know that they had 2 Freedom panels?
But listen, I've got one for the next time I see him. He went to prom in an H2.
Okay.
Which is
A shitty Jeep.
Okay, no. There's a Hummer,
Right. The H2
the
is like,
actual Hummer, and
it's
then
a real
and then
vehicle.
they did the H2, which was the soccer mom
well,
version.
it's a Suburban with a different
Right,
body.
that's what he went to, and I totally forgot about his prom pictures. That's
Oh.
what he went to prom in. And
You
I was
can-
like, the next time he opens his mouth, I'm just going to say, this from a guy who went to prom in a Hummer wannabe.
It's like it's
Come
like
back and-
fruity.
well,
Well,
back
no,
and- come back
I'd buy
and
a
talk
Jeep
to
too
me.
if it came with a soccer mom.
Jesus. He's on tonight. Best
He's
season.
never off.
True.
Okay, Switch is on all the fucking time.
So has anyone ever ridden your case over something?
No, I'm usually the guy.
You're the guy.
oh yeah.
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 And I really don't give a shit about your Jeep, but I know that you like it, so I'm going to shit on it.
Which is
That's
probably
me.
exactly
That would
what's
explain the
happening in this
smell.
case.
I will say this is one of the people I know who has very little brand loyalty. Like very little.
Those brands have no loyalty to me, so why should I have loyalty to them?
So you just fucking hate your truck. Fuck you.
I'm driving a
piece of
truck.
shit. Whatever.
But you could be driving.
But I was in a Ford before that, and I was in a GM before that, and you know what? I might try Toyota next time.
Did you like the vehicles while you owned them though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, that's a little bit of loyalty. The fact that you enjoyed the experience.
I'll
of
give
owning
them
and
credit where
driving.
credit is
It's
due.
not really brand loyalty.
But it's not loyalty because I'm not going to say I have to have a Ram.
Yeah. Well.
I have to have a GM. I only buy Pearl.
I do it to people. I'm truly an anti-Apple person.
Oh, me too.
But it's mostly because of the brand image. The whole we're better than you and we
Oh yeah. No, I hate
That's
it.
the
I'm
main reason.
anti-Apple because I tried their products and didn't like them.
That's another point.
I give them credit in that they are very well put together products. They're high quality. They do have a smooth interface. It's just not an intuitive one to my style, and they are overpriced.
I read that Apple is designed for people who are more simplistic in wanting to use technology. I want it to do the thing, and I just want to push the button. Whereas any of your other devices are typically more geared towards somebody that wants to customize it.
Will you do me a favor for Halloween? Can you get a black turtleneck and a pair of jeans? You got a bit of a Jobs
You
look.
do have a bit of a Steve
he
Jobs.
does actually. Now that he's lost the weight.
Yeah, you
dead.
Steve Jobs.
That's right.
Oh, I thought it was Steve Jobs still. I was like, you look like a skeleton.
Skellington.
So, but you've never had anybody like come into your place and say, the fuck's up with all the fucking Batman stuff or anything like that, or
Sure, but water on a duck's back.
Go on.
Listen,
Okay.
It doesn't affect me to the point where I remember it and talk about it on a talk show
Tell me
some
about the
Tuesday
duck.
night.
he's a robot, basically. It's just input, so he doesn't fucking care. There's no feelings there. He's
Garbage in, garbage out.
he's a Terminator.
I don't think he's a robot. I think he's hate with a body.
Yeah.
He's got no fucking heart. He's got a black soul.
That is a tagline for a show of some sort. It's whatever the name of the show is, and it's hate with a body.
Another YouTube series by United A-Holes. So how about you? Has anyone ever shit on something you loved?
All the fucking time.
Like what?
Anything, everything. Fuck.
I don't know if I should be sitting in this chair anymore.
Stop loving toilets.
I don't love toilets.
So I know probably football's one for you.
But my
It is the
team.
worst game.
Your team.
My
yeah.
team, yeah. They
Is that your
shit
team?
they shit all over the Bills.
The Who? Never heard of them.
Yeah, well, they're undefeated. So
Oh, well. How many teams have they played?
They created their own league.
They're undefeated
That and-
overall. Is that what you're saying?
that and there's people that sometimes don't get who my favorite all time artist is.
AC/DC, right?
They're out in the top 5.
But Bowie.
Bowie's number 1, yeah.
So people shit on the Bowie thing.
Yeah, every once in a while, yeah.
Purposely
But-
because they know you like it.
But yeah, purposely because they know that I like it. They
I mean,
just
it's
wanna
fine if
get
someone
under my
doesn't like
skin.
Bowie, but if they just come up to you and specifically start
Yeah.
dumping on it. I know I do that too as a joke,
Yes, you do.
but I don't do it in the sense
I know.
of like trying to piss
exactly.
But do you like it?
But like
when
what?
he does it?
I think this is the
In the
first
box?
episode where we talked about music that I wish I knew more so I could shit on Bowie.
Bowie would like
just
that if
look
he was
at
alive.
him.
The audience can't see it, but it's
I
there.
think, Brian, if you started liking David Bowie, I'd have to fucking throw all my collection.
Guess what I'm doing this week? I'm listening to Bowie. Come back and say I love it.
You know what song I like? Dancing in the Street. Wasn't that Bowie? Or was
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
Bowie and Mick Jagger?
Bowie and Jagger.
Bowie Jagger. South America! UK!
Jesus Christ. It was bad, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was sacred territory or not.
Because Mick fucking Jagger made it bad.
David was flawless.
Yes,
He
that's
was.
right. If you edit out the Jagger parts of the song, you get a 2-minute perfect fucking track. That's what you get.
Yeah. Coming out of bed. Fuck.
Tell us how you feel.
With my hands, mostly.
So, do you shit all over the Stones fans? Is that what's going
No,
on?
I like the Stones.
Okay. You
Yeah.
just don't like Jagger.
Well,
Just in that one video.
Just in that
Okay.
one video. Yeah. No.
So, should people stop shitting over stuff we love, or
Nah, it's gonna happen.
it's just part of
you
life?
have
It's
Yeah, it's
fun.
part of
You have
life.
to be ready for it, and yeah.
I
yeah.
find it's best to just not like anything. Ryan?
There you
I
go.
like things.
Fuck, he barely likes himself.
Just not anybody here.